Hey guys, David Bearded Menace here again with my good pal Pat here.
Yep.
So I last spoke to Pat at PAX East not too long ago, back in May, I think, right?
PAX, yes.
Yeah, back in May. So Pat here is with Lethal Shadows, which if you see me painted on stream, you know it's a lot of fun. So when we last spoke, you mentioned something really awesome that I did believe you, but I didn't believe until I actually did it. So he told me that if you can literally paint any single part of the model, no matter what's hidden, if the character's holding a shield, you can get in there and
Yeah.
dude.
And you'll have fun doing it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's all about getting to the fun. I mean, that's our chief mantra with anything we do with the business is get to the fun faster
I like that.
and keep in the fun zone.
Right.
I personally don't like to build, so I try to reduce as much of the building process as we can.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's what we're after, and I'm really glad to hear you had a great time with it.
Dude, it's like, so right now I'm in the middle of painting two models, Nacho and Oogie Boogie. Obviously I'm doing Oogie Boogie because it's getting close to the holidays and stuff, so it kind of fits the theme.
Yeah.
But Nacho was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like so much fun. Like the only I won't even call it a gripe is you have to use more of your imagination to paint the models.
Yes.
Because there's no anything anywhere, like no
Yeah.
color scheme, nothing. So you literally have to sit there and stare at the model.
Yeah.
One of my streams literally was staring at the model for 20 minutes,
Sure.
figuring out what color scheme I want to use.
Theorizing.
Yeah.
And every so often you'll have those kind of like aha light bulb moments. You'll see one of our minis and the paint scheme will jump out at you instantly. You're like, I gotta buy that. Those are my favorite moments. When a sculpt is done, we look at it and we're like, oh, well, clearly it's gonna be painted this way.
Right.
It just jumps out at you. So we try to capture that as well. So we're hoping that folks have that same experience.
So tell us, for people who don't know like Lethal Shadows, tell them a little bit more about, obviously you guys do models, more about how you came up with the idea, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So funny enough, I've owned the name Lethal Shadows for, 15, 16 years now.
Nice.
It was one of my guilds in MMO that I owned, that I
Nice.
ran. But this iteration of it, the company really started 2019, early 2019, when I was playing D&D. I was actually just doing a campaign for the house. I was DMing, and I was not really happy with the quality of the minis I was getting off the shelf.
Right.
And it just sometimes it was hard to discern what it was. What is this, a cape? Is this a shoulder? Is this a kneecap? So it was harder, and I figured I'll play around with 3D printers. Fast forward, long story short, 6 months of heavy testing and playing and enjoying. I really enjoyed the mechanical side of things, the engineering side of things, and we came out with something pretty awesome. Then we had friends that were like, yeah, this is better than anything available, I'll buy this. And I thought they were just being nice. I thought, you guys are my friends, of course, But it wasn't until I met with a local store owner near us who was like, wait, I gotta buy this, I need this. And huge shout out to Zulus, huge thank you to them. They're a local game store. Ethan and Matt helped me really navigate what it takes to sell into a retail store. You need UPCs, you need packaging, the sizing, the labeling, everything, right? So then it turned into a real thing, it turned into a product, and it grew from there.
Nice.
Now minis will always be in our core, they're always in the nucleus of our business, but now we have our paint line, we have our brushes, we have our airbrush, we have now our resin, right? So our resin is doing well. We're working on our own printer now, so we're really trying to be a one-stop shop for the hobby.
So I've so far used several of your products, obviously. The minis. I've been using the paints, which are and it's me being biased, they are my favorite paints at the moment, because they just flow. They flow so well.
Thank you.
They can be watered down very easily, or not even watered down, just like thin very easily. And they work really well on a wet palette. Like I've used, obviously model painting for years. I've used several different types of model paints, and sometimes we use it on a wet palette. It just doesn't. It's like, why am I using a wet palette if it's not doing the thing?
Yeah.
But your paints literally just work.
They're heavily pigmented and they're meant for being able to be thinned well. So thank you, I'm glad to hear that.
And what I like about your paints also is you can use them, if I'm not mistaken, not only with a brush, but with an airbrush as well. So you don't have to really pick and choose.
We actually have our flow improver, which will slow down the drying time and it'll improve the flow through the airbrush. So yes, absolutely.
Nice. Also, I use your what I think it's called like your scythe.
Yeah.
The multiple heads.
Brush, yeah.
Oh my God, that thing is cool. Aha, better camera angle.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I've used the paints. I've obviously used the models. I've used the paint scythe, which I love, and it's like, you don't make, and again, I'm just me being biased. I feel like you guys really don't make a bad product.
Thank you.
You know?
We do our very best. We're not perfect, right? There are things that have shipped that weren't perfect, and we have always taken care of customers, right? I'm not gonna lie here and say, oh, we've been immaculate. No, we're humans, stuff
Right,
happens.
right.
But it really makes a big difference how you take care of people.
Right.
And we've always taken care of people.
Mhm.
So we will always do that. I love where we're at with our scythe. I love where we're at with our paint weaver, which is our airbrush. We have more cool stuff coming. We have our sable tips, which launched as well for the site.
So I bought the sable tips. I haven't used it yet.
Good.
I'm still like you going through like the regular tips.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know me as a painter.
Yeah.
You need to kill it before you get to the next one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing with these tips. You can just swap them out either for a fresh tip or for a new size. So yeah, no, I'm glad that you're really enjoying it. And we work really, really hard at the quality of our product. So I'm really touched to hear that you're loving it.
Yeah, and like the test, like I also like last time I saw you, I got the Tesseract, and every now and then I'm at work, I'm just
Did
like,
you see the new one we just came out with?
not yet. I'm gonna take a straight out just now, right now.
Yeah, the Wyvern's Hex. It's cool. It's like a next rendition of what the Tesseract came to be.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's it, man. Like I just want to, I beeline it to you guys. Like just want to reach out
Thank you.
again, just because
No, that's amazing.
I love the product. You guys are making an amazing product.
Yeah.
I hope
You're gonna have to check out the Gachapon wall. I don't know if you've walked by it yet.
Not yet,
It's
no.
near our paint area.
Okay.
We have 36 capsule machines with over 800 unique models in there. So there's a lot of fun to be had. Look at the categories, there's a lot of cool categories. We even are testing on some keycaps. So if you have a keyboard and you want to swap out the keycap, we've got some really cool
That's
ones.
cool. That is cool.
And they're really well themed.
Yeah.
And you can paint them yourself.
Nice.
So yeah.
I guess one last question. Favorite midnight snack?
Oh man, favorite midnight snack. Ooh, that's a tough one. Actually, macadamia nut cookies with a glass of milk.
That does sound really good.
Yeah.
That does sound really good.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, man, thank you so much, dude.
You rock.
Like, you're awesome. I'll keep on painting your stuff. I'll keep on showing your
Thank
stuff on
you.
stream.
I
And
look
yeah,
forward to seeing you. Hopefully, I'll see you either at Emerald City, PAX West, PAX East.
probably PAX East again. Hopefully Emerald City, but we'll see.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right,
guys,
man.
once
Pleasure.
again,
Take care.
that's it for us, guys. Check them out, Lethal Shadows. Amazing stuff. I can't talk about them enough.
Thank you.
That's it for us, guys. As always, be easy, stay frosty, and may the force be with you. Peace.
Later.